Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cornelius from the Blackhawks, and we thank him very much for coming in here and singing the national anthem for us. We would now like to take a moment of silence to reflect on all those we have lost in the past year doing their job, and also those who have just passed, and give them that moment of silence. Thank you. Let's give them a nice round of applause. They do an outstanding job. Everybody can be seated. Thank you all for your attention. Our first speaker today is Sheriff David A. Clarke, Jr., the Sheriff of Milwaukee. Sheriff Clarke is a lifelong resident of the city of Milwaukee. He is a graduate of Marquette University High School and a summa cum laude graduate of Concordia University in Wisconsin, which named him the Alumnus of the Year in 2003. In 2013, Sheriff Clarke completed a rigorous 18-month master's degree and thesis program, earning an MA in Security Studies from the U.S. Naval Postgraduate School, Center of Homeland Defense and Security in Monterey, California. As a postgraduate student, Sheriff Clarke collaborated with national officials on current policy, strategy, organizational design challenges in security studies, homeland security, and defense. Sheriff Clarke was recognized in 2013 as Sheriff of the Year Award from the Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association for demonstrating true leadership and courage, staying true to his oath, true to his badge, and true to the people he has promised to serve and protect. The Conservative Political Action Conference presented Sheriff Clarke with the Charleston Heston Courage Under Fire Award in February 2015. CPAC only presents the award in years when it is deemed merited, and it is given to an individual who stands up for their principles, even when doing so puts them at risk physically, politically, and economically. The sheriff's 37-plus years as a law enforcement professional began at the Milwaukee Police Department in 1978, where he served 24 distinguished years. His broad base of experience included duty as a patrol officer and detective, and extensive service in the Specialized Homicide Division. Following promotion to Captain of Police, he commanded both the Intelligence Division and the Downtown 1st Division. In March 2002, he was appointed Milwaukee County Sheriff by Governor Scott McClellan, and in November 2002, he was elected to his first four-year term, earning 64% of the vote. He was re-elected in November 2006, 2010, and 2014, increasing his margin of victory to 73%, 74%, and 79% respectively. Sheriff Clarke is a graduate of the FBI National Academy and an FBI National Executive Institute in Quantico, Virginia. He completed the program for senior executives in state and local government and the Driving Government Performance Executive Education Program at Harvard University's John F. Kennedy School of Government. Sheriff Clarke is a frequent guest commentator on law enforcement, Second Amendment, and Homeland Security issues for national news organizations and associations such as CNN, Fox News, Sean Hannity, Judge Jean Perillo, Lou Dobbs, Megyn Kelly, and Neil Cravetto. I'm going to mispronounce names. That's typical of me. I know I mispronounced something. Glenn Beck and the Washington Times, the Washington Post, and National Public Radio, Political.com, National Rifle Association, Conservative Political Action Conference, and the U.S. Concealed Carry Association. In early 2015, he testified at the Senate Judiciary Committee hearing on the confirmation of Loretta Lynch as Attorney General and before the House Judiciary Committee on Policing Strategies for the 21st Century. He is a member of numerous professional organizations, including International Chiefs of Police, Major County Sheriff's Association, American Jail Association, Badger Sheriffs, State Sheriffs Association, National Association of Black Law Enforcement Executives, the National Sheriffs Association, and serving on its Legal Affairs Committee. The Sheriff serves as honorary chair of the Milwaukee Fellowship Open, which is a member of the Urban Affairs and Law Enforcement Assistant Committees of the National Rifle Association, and was a past board member of the Three Harbors Council of Boy Scouts of America, the Greater Milwaukee chapters of Boys and Girls Club, and the American Red Cross. He and his wife, Julie, reside on the northwest side of Milwaukee. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome, and it is my privilege to present to you, as our first speaker, Sheriff David A. Clarke.
Thank you. Good morning. You folks are too kind. That introduction is longer than I'm given to speak up here. And I got to keep this thing on track because if you get behind today, you know, you're going to blame the guy from Wisconsin, right? But welcome to Wisconsin. I'm used to having people welcome me. I've been all over the country, got a chance to meet some outstanding people. This is a great country. It's full of great people. The first thing I want to do, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for your service to your community. You are your community's finest. Right now, we're under siege. First responders from all over the place. In Milwaukee, not too long ago, a responding ambulance took on gunfire. Firefighter was beaten at a scene as he was trying to render aid. And obviously, you all know about this recent war on police, which I've made a mission now to defend the honor, the character, the service, the commitment, the sacrifice that our first responders put forth every day to make their community a safer place to live. And I sit in utter amazement sometimes as I listen to people in academia, the intelligentsia, who think they're smarter than everybody else. I listen to blowhards in the media talk about what we should have done and what we could have done, what we might have done. And I remind them, if you think it's so easy, come on down here and help. Come on down here and give us a hand. Come on down here and you try it. I can't think of anything crazier than to allow people who have never done what you do on a daily basis, the firefighters, the paramedics, the EMTs, the American police officer, people who've never done this job, think they know how to do it better than you know how to do it. You're trained to do this. You know that we don't live in a linear world. We live in an asymmetrical world. We don't know what's going to happen when we respond. I know I'm preaching to the choir. But that's what makes this job so complex. You put your best foot forward, you're well-intentioned, and you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. And that outcome may be that you end up on some memorial wall. And that's why I took it on as my mission to defend what you do, the first responders, on a daily basis. You're under-resourced. You're sent into impossible and untenable situations with social pathologies, with entrenched poverty, failing schools, father-absent homes, people who can't find meaningful work, drug and alcohol abuse, kids who don't have any sort of don't have any sort of guidance. And then you're asked to take that Salzir and make a silk purse out of it. When all we were intended to be, the only thing that we're trained to do is be the firewall until the political class gets their act together and gets off their asses and solves some of these social pathologies so that we don't need as much response from our first responders, our public safety officers. Ask yourself, why do we need so much assertive policing in these communities? Because we don't have the informal social controls like functioning families. Here's what I need you to do. First of all, stay together. Trust your training. Trust yourself. Don't second guess yourselves. I believe in you, and I'll have your back as long as you act professional, you're well-intentioned. In this world when things can go incredibly wrong, I will have your back. And if you do that, we're going to get through this. I'm already seeing this curve bend back in our favor. We know we have the overwhelming support of people in our communities. You are the glue that holds these communities together. Your communities need you, and I need you. Enjoy the rest of your conference. God bless you, and may God continue to bless the United States of America. Thank you.